Hello everyone, my name is Nathan and today it's time for another episode of Oxygen Not Included here in the 100 Duplicant Challenge. In the previous episode we expanded our farms and also made sure to decrease the amount of dirt we're utilizing. This week, unfortunately, I had absolutely no time to record. There was a lot of stuff going on at work. We organized a musical with over 100 students. In my free time this week, I spent on building a deck for our balcony to make it a little more cozy for the summer. Now, because of the lack of time, I decided I want to still shoot for something interesting, a short topic that we might be able to cover, and that is going to benefit us greatly if we actually get it to work. Namely, the SOMNIUM synthesizer. Supposedly we can feed this machine dream journals, which are produced by duplicants sleeping in pajamas. We also have to feed it some oxygen, and as a benefit our other duplicants will gain some additional stats. So I think what I want to do is focus on this a little bit so we can actually go ahead and activate the machine, and we should also be able to dispense an item here in order to gain pajamas. I will then check all duplicants and choose the 6 that are most useless to me, and then we're gonna add them to a new schedule. The new schedule is going to be all a bedtime and just a little bit of downtime, I guess. So let's say the downtime is here at the end of the day. And let's make it 2 or 3 spots. They're probably going to be very slow, but they should be close to the food. Let's still give them 3 downtime slots. I gotta say, at this point it would be really handy to see the duplicant skill in the schedule, but what we can do is maybe rename some of the duplicants here. For instance, we only have one Hassan who is pretty bad. Let's go ahead and search this guy. Hassan is going to be sleep category, and then if I went ahead and actually searched for this sleep guy, which I believe, yeah, right there, Hassan is now in this schedule. He is going to produce dream journals as long as he's wearing a pajama. So let's go ahead and speed this up here a little bit. While I'm at it, I also want to dig up some of this sulfur and maybe also the oxalite here. I'm gonna make my way over to the teleporter, and while we're at it, also obtain some more of these spindly grubfruit flowers. I gotta exchange these tiles with insulation as well, since a little bit of heat is seeping through. Not really helpful. Looks like currently we have everything researched that we can, so it might be time to set up a virtual planetarium as well, see if we can already process a couple of data banks. And here we have Rowan caressing the suits and picking out one. Oh man, this is just amazing. I love the animations of this game. I mean, come on, how much better can it get? Here we go, our first pajamas, and all we have to do is we have to find sleep. You will wear that pajama all the time, producing dream journals, and then we should be able to activate this as well. While we're at it, I would suggest we're already gonna go ahead and drag out some pipes, bring them down to wherever we're gonna have our oxygen production. Maybe let's do it at this level. By the way, now that we're not using that much dirt, I think I want to get rid of 1 row of composts, and also I want to further reduce the amount of slime that we actually use up. Therefore, 2 more algae distillers will have to move. I'm gonna dispense another pajama, and let's choose someone else who's gonna be a sleeper. Stinky right here is gonna be my second sleeper, so we just have to find him and rename him to Sleep 2. He's then also gonna move into that schedule, and I'm gonna give him the second suit. I also want to make sure my sleepers are in a specific room, so if I can, I would like to assign this to the sleep guys. So sleep 1, you're gonna go here, there would be sleep 2, and then sleep 3, 4, 5, and 6. Maybe we're even gonna have 8 sleepers just to make sure we are producing enough journals. I'm actually not sure they're capable of picking up the pajamas while they are on this schedule that I set. So what I did is I just told them to move closer. Like we have sleep 2 right here coming along. Also, while I'm at it, let's dispense another pajama, and let's see if sleep 2 is gonna pick it up. No, recovering breath. Maybe they're only gonna pick it up during their downtime. I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna set that as a downtime, see if they are gonna pick it up. Well, looks like first he's going to use the toilet. Okay, sure. We do have the time for that. No problem. Just take your time. Okay, moving to equip. That is exactly what I wanted to see. And we have still 2 pajamas here. Sleep 1 is also using the toilet apparently. And now hopefully moving to equip. Yes, okay. So they're gonna do it during their downtime. In the meantime, we seem to be collecting more water, but let me just go ahead and expand this a little bit. And there we go. We have one pajama wearer. Now we're just waiting for the second guy. I mean, just look at this guy. This is why you don't want to wear the pajamas. Yeah, check this out. Athletics is -8. Okay, so I have a much better idea. What we're gonna do is unequip that clothing, because otherwise he's just gonna suffocate. Also, I'm not gonna assign that to sleep. Yeah, let's just go ahead and undo that. Oh no, he was just going to grab it. But well, what I wanted to do is first bring them a little bit closer. Like, we're gonna add those pajamas to the storage bin, and then it's not gonna be that bad. And this also means I wanna have everything really close, like to the food. So we rather take these beds here as our sleeper beds. Say this one is gonna be sleep 1, and then we have the second one, sleep 2. Oh, and by the way, you let me know, I should first put the Sweetles, of course, into the spindly grubfruit plant farm, because that is gonna actually give them a chance to mutate to the much better grub versions. So what I'm gonna do is probably take 2 Sweetles out of this and 2 out of this in order to give them to the spindly grubfruits. Now that we have the storage bin, I'm gonna put in probably all the clothing, but for now just the pajamas, and let's make that a higher than average priority. I'm gonna also finish my collecting area for the water. We have somebody suffocating. Hopefully she can actually make it to some oxygen. Let's maybe set up some more oxygen here. I'm just gonna bring this up here a little bit, the power, and then oxygen, we take another sublimation station. And this should help us out greatly in this area where we are now having lots of starving duplicants, even though, well, a little bit of polluted oxygen is being produced here. Good, I reset the schedule to almost all sleep time. Now that the clothing is gonna be close, I should be able to assign it. However, nobody brought anything just yet. No, at least one pajamas is on their merry way. Oh no, guys. Quinn. Quinn is probably gonna suffocate. No, there's some polluted oxygen here. So if we can get him to dig up this tile here, then we might be good. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Oh no, he can act. Yes, nice. Let me quickly check the starving duplicant. We now have one that might actually die. We'll see. I'm gonna let it play out. But a lot of our plants are now about to be ready or already ready. Wonderful. I now got 2 pajamas that I can assign. One is gonna go to sleep 1. Then the second one is gonna go to sleep 2. And they should be grabbing it as soon as they get to their downtime, which I just missed. So maybe let me do the downtime here. Now let me make sure to grab a bunch of these Sweetles, and we're gonna bring them over here to the spindly grubfruits. Also, we're dispensing yet another pajamas, and I think the next time I'm gonna be in the downtime, we're gonna add another duplicant to the schedule. We now have both of our duplicants here in the pajamas. They will be producing some dream journals that we can add here, and all we have to add additionally and provide is a little bit of oxygen. I would suggest we best take the oxygen out of our oxygen production system directly for this, so we might not quite see the machine in action, but at least we initiated everything that is necessary to get there. I'm already digging out a little bit of area here in order to set up a oxygen production machine, which I want to take care of next. And by the way, there will be a bunch more videos in the next week. I should be able to compensate at least a little bit because most of the stress is now over. I just want to finish this building project for the balcony we still have. That would be great to finish today. You know what? I just realized something here. Ellie is about to die. Let's follow her. The problem was she was about to grab some food, but then she dropped it because she was catching her breath. And then she wanted to go for another piece of food and stopped in her tracks, basically to catch her breath again. So I think a lot of the issues we're encountering here could have to do with duplicants just having to catch their breath, and then they not only pause their action, but they interrupt it completely, and then they have to pick up another action to do. Yeah, this is kind of messed up. We definitely have to go for oxygen production very soon. If we just check the gases, of course it's an enormous mess, but polluted oxygen should be fine. It's just a little bit of carbon dioxide that could be an issue here. I decided to build another sublimation station in order for my sleep duplicants to be able to sleep a little bit longer, because right now they have to catch their breath every now and then. But we can already see it's working. Sleep 2 already produced half a dream journal. So I figured maybe another thing we could already try out is what happens if we start pumping up the material. We could let it go through a water sieve using gold amalgam for a plus 50 degrees overheat temperature. And so no matter if I catch the brine, the polluted water, or the normal water, it will just go through the water sieve. Next to that, we could set up a desalinator as well. Maybe I want to turn it around. Yeah, that probably makes more sense. So the pumped water will go up here, through that and through that. And after that, temporarily, we could go ahead and produce some oxygen on the next level. Let's go ahead and do that with an electrolyzer right here. Oh, actually, this takes 480 watts. This is actually quite a bit for the desalinator, I have to say. But I think it's only using the power when it's actually processing something. Still, in this case, I think I'm gonna restructure this a little bit in order to accommodate another power system. So we can have coal generators, also built out of gold for overheating reasons. I'm gonna add those guys right here together with a smart battery. I'm gonna add the smart battery on this side, and then we have the electrolyzer in the center. So let's just make this its own power system here. I'm gonna bring this down, power it all up, and last but not least, finish everything with a bunch of automation wire. I also want to be able to potentially shut it down, so I'm gonna add some automation for that as well. And while we're at it, we could potentially set up a gas pump here that would be connecting to the system, and just like with the electrolyzer, I want to set up a signal switch for that as well that I can control. It looks like my plants are not capable of catching all of the polluted water my toilets are producing. It's just too many duplicants are pooping. So what I'm gonna do is set up another row of plants, and hopefully this will suffice. Okay, this is brutal. Meep got himself trapped. Yeah, I think you might actually die this time. I don't see how you can get out of this. I mean, even if I prioritize this one and this one, then yeah, I don't think we can do it. And if I just dig the tile, then he's gonna jump over here. Though, yeah, there's no oxygen left. Well, a little bit. Maybe if we take some mafic rock, which is just laying around here, and we set up a ladder there, then Meep is picking up the mafic rock, and if he does it quick enough, he might be able to catch his breath. Come on, build it, build it. You have to be really quick. There's like a little bit of oxygen, 117 grams, which might be enough to make him survive. Come on, come on, come on. No, yeah. There we go. Okay, that was actually nice. Oh, come on, Meep. You can do it. Now you have to move. You have to move out. Get some oxygen. Yes. Oh, it is so close. It is so close. One of these days. Oh, yeah, there we go. I'm gonna replace these tiles here with airflow tiles. That's gonna make it a little bit better. Okay, nice. Looks like we have everything in place except the wire here. Also more hydroponic farms which are gonna eat up the polluted water, and potentially we can expand here if we really need to. There we go. The smart battery is filling up. That's good. Let's push this to 95 and 30% or so. Then we should be able to enable the pump here, and the polluted water is going to be... No, the brine is going to be picked up first. Well, I guess everything together here in this area. I actually don't want it to go into this direction. So let's cut this pipe. A little bit of brine can go over, that's fine. We then got the polluted water going through the water sieve, and some brine is also coming out, going through the desalinator. And then if we have normal water going through, I don't think it is using the power actually. Yeah, good. And as soon as the normal water is going in, we are now producing oxygen. Let's see at what temperature. Yeah, it is going to be quite hot. Oh no, we had another duplicant dying. Well, I was kind of expecting it. Some of the duplicants really weren't able to keep up anymore. Yeah, looks like it wasn't one of our most useful duplicants, so I don't really mind. We will have to wait, let's see, 0.8 cycles. So hopefully we don't lose anybody else. Yeah, look at this. Sleep 2 actually managed to get a little snack in. I'm very proud of him, I gotta say. Hold the phone. I think we already produced some dream journals. Let me see. Yeah, we have 2 dream journals currently inside the SOMNIUM synthesizer. So all we have to do to see the effects is actually add a little bit of oxygen. Now, I already pumped up before because I had this activated, which of course is really bad. So we probably want to make an exit strategy here. Let's say we just bring this back and expel all the gases that we cannot actually use. And maybe I'm gonna expel them a little bit further up like so. There we go. It is actually happening. Let's just see how much oxygen it will consume. We have 5 kilograms of oxygen inside. Oh no, don't tell me we actually have to fill it up with 25 dream journals at a time. This would be horrible. Okay, I gotta say, this is slightly disappointing. I just thought like one dream journal would last for a while, and then we just need 6 duplicants in order to actually make up for that time. But it could be that for the first time we have to fill it up with 25 journals. Oh, wait a second. I reloaded the save game and now I only have 1 journal inside. Does that mean actually something happened? And how can I tell? Okay, no problem. I'm just guessing that I have to initially fill it up with 25 journals. This could be our goal, our mission. So we'll be doing that over time. And I think what I'm gonna do is just assign 8 duplicants and I'm gonna give them a little bit more downtime because they will have to eat during their downtime. This is really important. That means this schedule here is going to consist out of 5 downtime slots and the rest is going to be sleep time, and I'm going to assign 8 duplicants to take care of that. And once we filled it up, we'll see the effects. This is unfortunately all the time I have for today. I will be producing more content the next week. Thank you so much for watching and your patience. Have a great time and hopefully I'm going to catch you in the next one. Bye bye.